She was never called successful, not by the world, but every morning, before the sun came up, she was already awake. 5 children, 5 different needs, 5 futures, resting on one woman. There was no husband, no backup plan, just her. And a quiet promise she made to herself.
My children will not suffer because I did.
Some days, there wasn't enough food, so she would smile and say she wasn't hungry. I've already eaten, but they didn't know. She hadn't. She worked everywhere she could, early mornings, late nights, sometimes 2, sometimes 3 jobs, and still, she came home with enough strength to ask about homework, to check report cards, to remind them, education is your way out. She repeated it so often, it became their reality. One by one, they started rising. The first became an engineer, the second, a doctor, the third, a lawyer, the fourth, built a business from nothing, and the last, made sure the family never struggled again. But through it all, she stayed the same, simple, quiet, still worrying about them, like they were children. Then one day, they called her.
Mummy, we want to celebrate your 60th birthday.
She thought it would be something small, maybe a dinner, maybe a gathering. She had no idea what they had planned. They drove her through Lagos, past streets she knew, into a place she had never imagined living. A quiet, beautiful estate. Then the car stopped, and they told her to step out. She looked up and saw it. A mansion, her mansion. She laughed at first, thought it was a joke, until they handed her the keys and said,
Mummy, this is yours.
Then came the rest. A brand new SUV, a driver, so she would never have to stress again, a cook and housekeeper, so she could finally rest. For the first time in her life, she didn't have to struggle. She didn't have to sacrifice. She didn't have to carry everything alone. She stood there, looking at her children, no longer children, and realized something. Every sleepless night, every skipped meal, every silent prayer had led to this moment. She never asked for recognition. She never expected rewards. But life, in its own time, remembered her. Because some sacrifices don't go unnoticed. They just take time to come back multiplied. She raised 5 children to change their world. They changed hers instead.